can save it to your computer.
All right, so we are recording, and I'm going to go ahead and share my screen again. And tonight we're going to talk a little bit about networking in November and our Pink Week. And Tracy's going to go over some of the tools that Mary Kay has given us and some of the ideas that she's working with. And then Paula is going to share a little bit about her Gobble coupons. And then Joanne is going to share her what she is doing as well. All right, Tracy, so take it away, girl.
Okay, so the first thing is everybody needs to be able to have the apps downloaded on your phone. Okay, there's a few apps that are very important to have. One of them is the e-catalog. So you want to make sure you download that. I don't know if you can, let me turn my light off. You can see, can you see that? Maybe not. Hold on.
It's on the app, right? The app store, and it's just called e-catalogs. You can do it
Yes.
from your computer too, but it's so great on your phone.
Yes, so it's this guy right here. It's e-catalog. And so what that is going to do is it's going to allow you to send an e-catalog to your customers via text message. So like, for example, if I open this up, it gives me the options of all of our lookbooks that we have. I have the new look, I have the holiday look, I have the skincare, it's a look just about skincare, which is a new one.
Mm-hmm.
And just on fragrances, one for men, and then a legacy of giving. So what you do is you just click, let's say I want to do the new look. So I click it, and it will have the 3 little triangle dots for sharing. You just click that, and then it gives you the option of messaging, Facebook, or mail. And then you just text that out to your customers or potential customers. And you just then follow up with a text message. Hey girl, did you get the catalog? Checkout page, whatever, one of the new products or whatever you're trying to promote that month. Like I did that with charcoal mask. Check out, charcoal mask. It's in the back of the book. It's the best product ever. And then they're able to see it. And then you can use that also for a virtual hostess. The hostess can then send that out to her girls, and she can be getting orders in for you. And then they can just be all submitted to you. So that's a really good resource that I really feel like we don't take advantage of. Or if you miss, hopefully you never do this, but if you miss PCP, this is another way to get this out to your customers, because you can mail it or text it to them. So it's a great option for us, especially, and if it's new customers and you're on the go and you don't have a catalog, like, you have a catalog? Like, no, but I have an electronic one. Here you go. Right? So that's one of the apps that you really should have. Another one is the Skin Analyzer app. It's called Mary Kay Skin Analyzer. You just type that in your store of either Android or the Play Store. And what that does is you send that to your customers, and you just it takes a picture of your face, and it analyzes your face on what products, and it suggests what products they should be using. This is a great app, and they'll send it back to you. So then it tells you exactly they should be using the Time Wise set, and they should be using charcoal mask, and it gives you everything that's recommended based on their answers. And the profile, it looks at like wrinkles, blemishes, it looks at your skin tone, all of that. And I was able to send this to one of my customers when she was just going to get a skincare set. I sent it to her. I said, hey girl, since we're in this lockdown right now, we can't be face to face. This is an option that I have. It gives me a real good idea on what you need without me being face to face. So I sent it over to her. She did it, sent it back, and she's like, I'll take everything. So that was like, it was great because it gave me some credibility, because the things I had suggested were on that list, so that helped. And she just was like, okay, I'll take everything. And then she ended up becoming a consultant. It's Cheryl. But so that's a great, especially during this time that we can't really get face to face with people, it's an amazing option for us to have our customers do. And it's fun too. Like, they can, do a before picture, and they can actually even screenshot. You'll have to screenshot their result, and they can do it before, and then like after they've used the product for, a few weeks, they can do another one and see the difference, because you can go through to see the intones. Yes, T.
That's
Oh,
a great
you were
idea.
like,
I didn't even think about that. That's a great idea.
I might have been doing that. I might have did that 8 weeks ago. So
That's a good
yeah.
idea.
So yeah, so that's a really good selling point for customers, because they can actually see what their skin actually needs, and they're like, oh, and it's not just you telling them, right? So, and it gives you an option as I'm a customer or I'm a beauty consultant. So they just pick which one they are. So if I hit I'm a customer, and then it just tells me how to do it on a clean face, keep your hair out of your face, make sure you're good light, neutral facial expressions. You don't want to do a giant smile, right? And then let's begin. And then you pick your skin type. So
why don't we have everybody do it? I don't know if you guys have done this before, but if you haven't done this, go ahead and do it, and then you can see the power of that. And I think we kind of forget about this sometimes too, but I think this is great with warm chat, and just to remember that we have this technology that's free for us.
So mine has improved from what it was. I'm all on the low except for texture is a little in the moderate, but so that's a good thing. But I do have makeup on, so it does change with your makeup. So because I've tested it with makeup and without makeup, you cannot see, but you can kind of see, like it tells you what your results are there, right? And then you go to your regimen, and it says what it's recommending me is the 3D, the facial peel, the moisture mask, the pore minimizer, the vitamin C activating squares, which is interesting, the 3D moisturizers, and then the intense moisturizers, and then the eye cream, right? So then it tells me everything that it wants me to do. And then it has an option on the bottom. It says share your results. So you click that, and then it spins, and then it says you can text or email, and then you would just have them email that to you. So that's a great tool also to use, especially during this extended
lockdown. And there's another one too that you can check out, the Mirror Me as well. We won't talk about that too much tonight, but that's another really fun one around the holidays that you can have fun with people with.
So yeah, those are the two big ones, I would say.
So just make sure that you know what your tools are that we have, especially virtually right now when we have gone back into this. And Tracy and I really just wanted to bring more of a positive spin on this, that for us in our business and how Mary Kay has set us up, that we can really create some movement, big movement in our business, almost like when all of this went down and we kind of all got used to it, kind of like that about April, May, we started to we've already done it. So now we just hit the ground running. And since people are going to be not shopping so much now, in stores and kind of locked down a little bit more, they might as well shop with you if they know you're in business, you're shopping small, all of that. So it is our time right now to take these tools and run with it. Would you guys agree that it's like we can bring a positiveness to this, and you can have your best month, between now, or best quarter ever?
Well, that's actually when they announced the shutdown again. That's why I posted it on my page, ways to support my business. And I had put on there that it's a small business, and, you can do X, Y, and Z. And like, that is something everyone's out wanting to support small businesses right now, because they don't want them to go under. So someone would rather choose a small business rather than a corporate chain, right? So I was like, oh, great, my business is going to get even bigger. Oh, and this, I'm so excited about this.
Hold on just a sec, Trace. I'm going to stop sharing really quick. I'm going to have, we're just running a little short on time. I don't mean to rush you guys, but we also have the Miracle Monday. So I wanted, where are they? Where's Joanne? Oh, there you are. Sorry. Joanne and Paula to share really quick. Just some other networking. So that's using our tools to network. Paula, do you want to show and kind of share how you're networking right now?
Sure. So I've been looking to like find new faces and meet new people. And so I put together a little, I'm calling it a gobble bag. And inside I have a couple of samples. So we've got like an eyeshadow. I include my business card. I include a chocolate. And then I have this cute little
Oh, that's cute.
turkey thing. And basically it says, do you have the lucky number that wins the grand prize? 1 in 3 wins a fabulous prize. Just text your number, and then I put a number to your own phone number with the word gobble to find out if you won. So basically everyone wins, and they win a facial with me. But it just is a fun way to tell them, you know, like I introduce myself as a Mary Kay beauty consultant, and I am wanting to share a pampering experience with them. And so yeah, and then I just give them the bag. But yeah, so it's been working for me to get new names and phone numbers, which I was struggling with, so that's why I'm doing it.
I love that. So I thought that was cute. So it's kind of our trunk or treat idea, but she did gobble, and I was like, oh, that's a good idea. So I did email that to you guys at the top of the month. So it's in your email somewhere. Or if you need that, let me know, because we will be still out and about. I mean, things aren't totally shut down. So we might as well make a difference and be very generous with our giving right now. Even if people are a little bit weird, but I don't think they're going to be. I think it's just going to be, you know, smaller numbers of people in places, but they're still going to be working. QFC, everybody's still going to be working. So we might as well be super generous right now, and as we're out and about. So Joanne, do you want to share what you're doing with your boxes?
The boxes. Okay. Do you have the?
Let me find it. You go ahead and talk, and I'm going to find it.
Yeah. So facial boxes. You know, for those of you guys that are kind of new, you can put out little boxes. I mean, you've seen them in Domino's Pizza. You see them like a little setup, and it says, you know, enter to win or whatever. And there's all kinds of ways to do this, but I have, and I wish I had one that's completed to share with you, but I've just been going to Michael's, and I get these box sets, and this is like the largest of the boxes. I got a set of white ones to put in like bridal shops and nicer places, you know, but then I also got the colored ones. And if you save up your Michael's coupons, you can get like, I think there's like 8 boxes in here, and they're really sturdy for, you know, half price. It's going to be about $4. They're, you know, roughly end up being about 50 cents a piece. And then I get the little, I just go to the dollar store and get the little acrylic stand-up things, you know, that you can, you know what I'm talking about, like the table tent, you know, but they're just little, and they'll fit right on top of this and stand up like this. Looks like a turkey. And then I just put a slit in the lid here. Can you see? Oh, there you go. You can see what it ends up looking like. And so I can actually post, see this cute little graphic on there, you know, win a free facial. Oh, there you go. Where did it go?
It's coming back. Just keep going.
Okay.
I feel like pork chop or whatever he's like, it's coming back around on Toy Story.
Yeah. There you go. Okay. Oh, that's even better. Yeah. And I just, you might be going, what the heck is on top? So these boxes are super sturdy because they're made of like, it's almost like felted cardboard, so it doesn't have a grain. It's hard to cut through, but I cut through it with an X-Acto knife, you know, but it makes a ragged cut, just word to the wise. So then I just went through and I get the, you know, dollar store ribbon and just hot glued ribbon on it, so on the top there so you could see it. It makes it nice and tidy. And then I just get on MK Connections. I get these little things. You guys have seen these. They come and they stick on the side. So that's what's on the front. I put my business card on the side and I Velcro a pen to the top, and that's that. And I put a bunch of these out before the whole COVID thing hit. So I probably put them out in February, and like the end of February, beginning of March. And then things got shut down. And I thought, oh no, are the salon owners, the tanning salon, are they gonna throw them away? Well, they didn't. And so I actually just finally got around to going back to a couple of the tanning salons last week, and sure enough, there were entries in there. So if you have facial boxes out there, you might want to go check them out before places shut down again, especially salons. But it could be pizza places, it could be restaurants,
Teriyaki. I mean,
any of those
Yeah.
places that are still open, just ask them, and then give them something nice, even if it's just a satin hands or something. Give them something for allowing you to have your facial box there. And yeah, people still want it, so I'm just reaching out to them saying, hey, we could meet somewhere like at a Starbucks or something like that. If you'd like to do in person, I'm okay with that. I'll wear a mask. But we could also just do it on Zoom, and I'll send you a little sample packet of everything you need. So, or, they could come to the Miracle Monday anytime, right? Yeah.
So I'm going to put something together. Leah and I are going to work together on this to put something together for maybe a virtual appointment that you can put on the back of it. So a virtual facial, kind of just reword it a little bit. So because I'm gonna do this because the tanning stores are still open.
They're still open.
Got something about that. Nail stores are still open. Teriyaki places are still open for takeout. And I wanted to do this before, but then everything was really shut down and people were super weird about stuff. Now, I don't think people are super weird. Things are just shut down. So I think that this could be a really great way to make somebody's day. So, so anyway, so I'll have that up in the next week or so.
Okay.
You want to take that idea? Awesome idea, Joanne.
Cool.
And Joanne, for your other turkey idea, will you go ahead and put a little video up, do a live for that this week on our Facebook? Okay.
Sure.
I want you to do that, but we're just running out of time.
Yeah,
so
gotcha.
That would be awesome. Thank you, guys.
You're welcome.
So Grace, so wrap up our networking kind of sales ideas with what you're doing here.
Okay, so I have two things I'm doing. I'm doing a pink week instead of a pink Friday. And so what I did was I put this first one here, I put that on my Facebook page and my Instagram page. And there's nothing on there that has prices or discounts or anything like that. And I let them know it's in my VIP page only. And I put, if you don't have a Mary Kay consultant, you can get in my VIP page, all of that, right? So then what I am doing is also sending this pink week thing. I'm texting this picture out to all of my customers and all of my friends. And then I am also putting this up on my VIP page also. And it's instead of rushing that one day, it's kind of spreading it out through the week. And so it's encouraging people to buy more in the beginning of the week rather than the end of the week, because everyone's crazy busy with Thanksgiving and all of that. Well, usually with Thanksgiving and all of that. So you get the biggest discount on Monday, right? And it's off your entire order, and it does, say a free gift with $100 or more after the discount. So you can make sure that, you're not losing money on it. So I am running with this. This is the first year I've done a whole week. I've only ever done Pink Friday. So I'm going to do that this week. And then another thing that I am doing is I am carrying little Miracle Monday bags in my purse, like at least 2 of each one. And just for example, one of the girls getting on tonight, me and my daughter went to a tanning salon and did one of those wellness pod things, that you lay, it's like light and all that, which is amazing. And I just, I looked tore up because I was just sweating up a storm, right? I was not Mary Kay cute at all. It was not cute. But, so I didn't want to say anything. I was nervous. I was like, I look like if Mary Kay saw me walking like this, she'd be like, but I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do it. And the lady she was like, oh my goodness, yes, I would love to join. I'm so excited, right? And so she's like, I gave her the sample, and like, I mean, obviously she understood because she works there. She knows how hot that machine is. And so I just had that, what, like 10 seconds of courage just to open my mouth and say, hey, I'm a beauty consultant with Mary Kay, and I am doing these amazing facials on Monday, all virtual. And, like even as directors get nervous about, like, especially when we look tore up, like I did, like I was not cute. Imagine like not cute at all, like sweat everywhere. That was me. So, but I just did it, right? And so I'm just having those in my bag. I'm passing them out to like the grocery store workers. I mean, you think about people working in the grocery store or like your Targets or whatever, they have been working through this entire pandemic, right? So I put a little extra in for them because I'm like, thank you. Thank you for working. Thank you for being here for all of us, right? And so that's what I've been doing, and just opening my mouth and talking to anyone in my universe, because I'm still going out. I still get my nails done. I still go grocery shopping. I do all that. So, just open your mouth, take that 10 seconds of courage, have stuff in your pocket or in your purse, ready to go.
For sure. For sure. For sure.
Mm-hmm.
So, so this is the week to be generous. And that's the spirit that you can come in, and how you can say, I'm just appreciating you. You've been here through this whole thing, and spirit of Thanksgiving, I'm just giving away, virtual facials. Here's all your little samples. So see how many of those that you can make up and give away in these next 2 weeks. Cause it's just, I mean, even if they do nothing with it, you guys, you just made their day, right? Mm-hmm. How many times have we gone through, the Starbucks or whatever, and they're like, hi, honey, how are you today? Here's your coffee. And it makes a difference. Like it turned I was just like, oh my gosh, thank you for being so kind and calling honey. It was like amazing. So we can be that to people. And so that's really what we wanted to bring to you tonight, is come in that spirit of generosity. And how much can you give? And you want to give samples, you want to give product rather than 50% off and that sort of thing. You want to, because that's a better business decision. And better for your taxes too. But whatever you're doing for your Pink Friday or, whatever, if you don't know what you're doing, you guys are going to miss out on a huge opportunity. So I'm going to say, get your stuff together, and, get with your director if you need those ideas and you need to figure out what you're going to do so you know when to launch it. And what you need to support you, because seriously, right now, you guys, is going to be an awesome sales and sharing opportunity. Okay, so we'll put these up, and Mary Kay has a bunch of stuff as well. Here's another tool that you can use. You can just text this around to people. This is what Leah made us. It is on, Leah, where is this? Under links somewhere? It's
emailed it out.
Yes. So this went out today as well, you guys, and I'll put it up under Holiday Hangout. Maybe that's where it is.
Did you put it on the Facebook page, Leah?
I didn't.
Okay.
So it's not up there then, T.
We'll check and see okay, I'll put it up. But this is really great too, to just text if you're not doing an open house or anything, but you're wanting to, like Paula, you could say, I really wanted to appreciate you for supporting me in my business, right as I'm getting started. I'd love to offer you like these 2 opportunities. Send them an e-catalog, done. I mean, that could be really that easy, you guys. So just
that's where the e-catalog comes in very handy.
Use your tools, right? So, so just wrapping up here. So it's just really the spirit that you're coming in right now, and the mindset that Mary Kay had through all of the hard times. I mean, she started in the 60s, right? And so these are 2 of her most, popular quotes, and what made her so different, what makes our company so different, and the things that you can remember when you're out or when you're feeling like poo and you're like, I got to get out of myself and be generous, that's the way that you get out of the pooey place.
Mhm.
You go out and you be generous, or you text out and you be generous with these, you know, things in mind. And really, you guys, this is what we've been training for. All these last couple months have been training for right now when things are going down and people are like, great, here we go again. And you're going to be like, no, I'm not going to go there. This is the opportunity that I have to reach out, bless people, or invite them into our company, because this is also when people are going to be laid off, furloughed, all of that, you guys. So this is your opportunity to be generous with your ask, be generous with your words and your invitations. So what we have for you for Pearl Party, Leah does such a good job. Can we just give her a big round of applause? I'm telling you what, if she didn't put this stuff together, your director would be very angry all the time because I don't do this.
Or we would not get very cute stuff.
We would not get, it would be like not little cats and stuff. It'd be bad. So make sure that this is under the link topics events. Okay. And this is where you can text people. And guess what? Who wants to win a Kate Spade bag? Who wants to win a Kate Spade bag? Anybody? Okay, so Tracy and I are being super generous with our to put this out there for our units and your guests. And so when your guest is on a Pearl call and does an online Google Doc, or they watch a video, like Emily, you watched a video and you filled that out, or they have just a conversation with you and they fill out a survey, between now and November 30th, they're going to go into a drawing. And then if they win, you win too. And then you get to pick your bag, and then you give them the bag that you don't want.
Tina?
Yes. Yes?
When I ordered 2 of the blue ones. So we don't have the black one.
Okay, so no black one.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry. There's 2 blue ones. Sorry. Okay.
So you can pick which one you want, but they're the same.
So here's the deal, right? It's like, how easy is this going to be to get people on? Hey, and you might win a handbag, and if you win, I win too. Sister, let's do this. Can you grab something yummy to drink and meet me Facebook Live at 7:30? And just tell me what impressed you. Keep it super casual, but do you guys think that this is going to be better than saying, hey, can you help me with my training? Help me with my training. This is going to be like, girl, let's win a purse together. No one's giving away Kate Spade bags. No other company is giving away Kate Spade bags.
Except for Tina and Tracy.
We are giving away Kate Spade bags. So this is the deal though. We have to work as a team to do this. We got to hit 20 guests between now and the 30th to give these away. If we don't, Tracy and I are taking them.
What? We should have, yes. That didn't work very well for us last time because Joanne won the purse that I really wanted.
So who's with me? Who's with us?
I am, and I have questions because I am all the way over here on the East Coast. So our Wednesday night Pearl calls are a little bit late for me and my people. So I'm wondering if I have them watch the video, is there a Google form that you want them to? Okay, where is that?
That is on top of the video.
I'll send it to you, Leah.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. So that's all they have to do. And then we'll probably follow up with them is what we'll do. And and it's just a first layer, right? But we've got to get these askings going, right? So and Emily, you have your 3 bestie coupons. We have some consultants that have those. So that'll be a purse and $25 off a starter kit. Are you kidding me? Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving, right? So who's excited?
Me.
We're going to put up some scripts that you can use. And all we ask you guys is just that you ask, right? I would challenge you. I mean, how many people you guys think? Just go ahead and show of hands. How many people would you feel like you could do, but it's going to stretch you?
Between now and November? I mean, the end of November?
Yes.
I was going to say this
6,
many.
10. I'm going to say 10. Roxanne, how about you? 5?
Harry?
So if we all did 5, we're done, right? And we had them come in, and 1 out of 5 women say what?
Sure, yes.
They say
I'll
yes.
join.
They say, of course. I had no idea Mary Kay was so amazing. Yes, this will be fun. Now, of course, this is a choice. But I am asking you guys that you just be generous with your asking. They can say no, and it's okay. It's not going to kill you. It's going to be a no. Maybe it's a not yet. Maybe it's, and sometimes it's, oh, well, what's going to work? Can I just send you a quick video? I really want to get us into this drawing. Just make it fun, right?
I mean, if you send them like Lily's video and then they fill out a form, that counts.
Yeah.
So make sure you like what Leah's doing. And the Lily's video is on the TNT page.
Under links. So I got to wrap this up because
Yep.
we got to jump off. Emily, usually our meetings are not this long. I want to tell you that, but tonight it was important, I guess. So here is my poem for you. I am inspired into the sisterhood of the bold. I have an innermost spirit and desire. The die has been cast. I have stepped over the line. My decision has been made. I am a disciple of the determined. I won't look back, let up, slow down, back away, or be still. My past is redeemed. My present makes sense. My future is secure. I am finished with done and low living, light walking, small planning, smooth knees, dull dreams, tamed visions, mundane talking, cheap giving, and dwarfed goals. I now live by faith. Lean on my strengths, walk with patience, am lifted by prayer and labor in love. My pace is set, my gait is fast. My goal is real, my road is narrow, my companions are few, or all of us on here, right? My guide is reliable, my mission is clear. I cannot be bought, diluted, turned back, lured away, or delayed. I will not flinch in the face of sacrifice, hesitate in the presence of procrastination, negotiate at the table of fear, ponder at the pool of popularity, or meander in the maze of mediocrity. I won't give up, shut up, let up, until I've stayed up, stored up, prayed up, paid up, and become the woman that God intended me to be. What I think about, I bring about. So you look out and have no doubt, because when I am committed, that's when I stand out from mediocrity. Isn't
I
that
love
cool?
that, Tina. I
I
haven't
love
heard that in a
that.
while.
My heart like beats like when I read that. It's just like, oh my gosh. So I'll post that for you guys too, to maybe that's what we need to say every morning, and then go out and be generous. So love you guys so much. We're going to jump on our Miracle Monday. If you want to watch it, great. Have people next week, and have an amazing week. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, ladies.
Bye.